Most of the people are always looking for shortcuts that will help them lose weight as fast as possible with the least amount of hard work involved. Unfortunately, there is no magic pill and it requires a lot of effort to lose weight. So in this video, I will be going through 8 surprising real ways people are not aware of that will allow you to lose fat extremely fast and get you into fat burning zone where you can stay for a long time. When people exercise or run, most of the times they are hitting their blood sugars stored in their liver and they are just not able to get to the phase where they are hitting their fat where most of the energy resides. So our goal should be to tap into the fat energy reserves continuously. This is what is called fat adaptation. It is your body's ability to burn fat as its main fuel source. When you are fat adapted, you turn fat into adenosine triphosphate, the energetic currency that powers nearly every cell in your body. Early humans were fat adapted. When they ran out of meat, they didn't get tired, cranky or lethargic. Instead, they tapped into a vast reserve of stored energy, body fat. Fat adaptation helped them survive. Even a skinny caveman had plenty of fat stores packed on for a foodless day. A 170-pound hunter-gatherer with 10% body fat, for instance, had 17 pounds of fat mass waiting to be burned. Fat is your body's best way to save energy. It's compact and it's easy to put on, as most of us know all too well. Unfortunately, a modern high-carb Western diet does not promote fat adaptation. Instead, it promotes fat storage. Goal with all the ways that we will discuss is to get you into fat adaptation stage as early as possible. Once you are in this stage, you will experience increased mental focus, better sleep, more energy throughout the day and very few cravings. So the number one way is to exercise, which involves weight training and cardio sessions. Try to have 2 or more weight training days and at least 2 cardio session days. Now, depending upon your age, fat percentage level, you may need to change how much weight training or cardio you are doing every week. As the intensity of these sessions go high, you lose more fat. Along with this, please keep in mind that it is very important to have good recovery by sleeping and resting well. Proper recovery will ensure you lose more fat and stay in that fat burning zone. You lose fat and build muscles in your recovery period. The second way is carb cycling. I have used this diet personally and definitely recommend it for fast fat loss. So carb cycling is a dietary approach in which you alternate carb intake on a daily, weekly or monthly basis. It is commonly used to lose fat, maintain physical performance while dieting, or overcome a weight loss plateau. Some people adjust their carb intake day to day, while others may do long periods of low, moderate and high carb diets. In short, carb cycling aims to time carbohydrate intake to when it provides maximum benefit and exclude carbs when they are not needed. The way I prefer is to have high carb days, low carb days and no carb days. I like to enjoy my carbs during my high carb days. Mostly the fats and proteins remain same for all the days. So the calorie intake is much higher on high carb days. The high carb days are also in place to refuel muscle glycogen, which may improve performance and reduce muscle breakdown. Strategic high carb periods may also improve the function of the weight and appetite regulating hormones leptin and ghrelin. You can satisfy your cravings eating pasta, breads and rice, but ensure to keep your diet clean of all the processed foods. Your calorie intake for the day will increase, but since you will have no carb days where your calorie intake will be low, it all will balance out for a week. Your low carb days will ensure that you still are eating lower weekly calories and depleting glycogen stores and losing body fat. For example, if your maintenance calories are 2000, on your high carb days you will be eating 2500 calories. On low carb days you will be taking 1800 calories and 1500 calories on no carb days. Carb cycling is one of the best ways to tap into your fat reserves and burn more fat fast every day. The third way is to get better sleep. I always recommend doing slow breathing meditation for 10 minutes before sleeping. It will reduce your stress and you will get much better sleep, which will eventually help in burning more fat. Sleeping well complements weight loss because people may notice their cravings for non-nutritious foods are weaker when they experience better quality sleep. The importance of sleep can't be overstated. Adequate sleep can fend off disease and weight gain and improve everything from your work and relationships to what you eat. Try sleeping in a cooler room and see how it impacts your waking hours. The fourth way is simply eating green vegetables or salads before all your meals. This will fill you up with very small amount of calories. Most of the people eat vegetables at the end or with some high carb meal, which doesn't give them any calorie advantage. So the best way is to eat a lot of vegetables at the start of your meal and get all the good nutrients with the smallest calorie cost. You will feel so full after eating them that you would end up eating very less high carb meal and thus reducing your total meal calories. This will fasten your fat loss process and will keep you in the fat burning zone. The next way to speed up fat loss is apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar has been used as a health tonic for thousands of years. Research shows that it has many health benefits such as lowering blood sugar levels, but can adding apple cider vinegar to your diet also help you lose weight? Some animal studies suggest that the acetic acid in apple cider vinegar may promote weight loss in several ways like lowering blood sugar levels, decreasing insulin levels, improving metabolism, reducing fat storage, burning fat, and suppressing appetite. But remember that apple cider vinegar is just an add to exercise and diet. It is not a magic pill to lose fat. It may help if you take 1 to 2 tablespoons a day, but don't expect miracles if your diet is not clean or if you are not exercising. Another way to lose fat fast is by lowering your stress. Stress increases cortisol levels, which increases insulin, and insulin will not let you lose fat fast. Reduce your stress by meditations, taking a walk, jogging, or going for a vacation on beach or mountains. Also, just try to go outside during sunshine or sunset and increase your exposure to sunlight. Exposure to sunlight is thought to increase the brain's release of a hormone called serotonin. Serotonin is associated with boosting mood and helping a person feel calm and composed. Also, sitting by a fire can reduce your blood pressure and help you relax, suggests a new study from the University of Alabama. When people spend 15 minutes watching a video of a crackling blaze complete with sound, their systolic blood pressure dropped by 6 points and their diastolic blood pressure dropped by 3 on average. Also, this helps in extreme reduction in your stress levels, which increases your fat burn process. Another way to lose fat fast is intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is an eating plan that switches between fasting and eating on a regular schedule. Research shows that intermittent fasting is a way to manage your weight and prevent or even reverse some forms of disease. But how do you do it? And is it safe? With intermittent fasting, you only eat during a specific time. Fasting for a certain number of hours each day or eating just one meal a couple of days a week can help your body burn more fat. For instance, you might try eating only during an 8-hour period each day and fast for the remainder. Or you might choose to eat only one meal a day 2 days a week. There are many different intermittent fasting schedules. During after hours without food, the body exhausts its sugar stores and starts burning fat, which is called as metabolic switching. It is important to check with your doctor before starting intermittent fasting. Once you get his or her go-ahead, the actual practice is simple. You can pick a daily approach which restricts daily eating to one 6 to 8 hour period each day. For instance, you may choose to try 16 to 8 fasting, eating for 8 hours and fasting for 16. I think it is the easiest way to start doing intermittent fasting. Another known as 5:2 approach, which involves eating regularly 5 days a week. For the other 2 days, you limit yourself to one 500 to 600 calorie meal. An example be if you choose to eat normally on every day of the week except Mondays and Thursdays, which would be your 1 meal days. Longer periods without food such as 24, 36, 48 and 72-hour fasting periods are not necessarily better for you and may be dangerous. Going too long without eating might actually encourage your body to start storing more fat in response to starvation. According to research done, it clearly shows that it can take 2 to 4 weeks before the body accustomed to intermittent fasting. You might feel hungry or cranky while you are getting used to the new routine. But if you stick to the process, soon your body will get into fat adaptation phase and you will start losing more fat fast. I would recommend following all these ways to lose more fat every day and notice big changes in your waistline within a month. I hope this video helped you. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to get the latest videos. Where is it? Here is it. Where is it? Here is it. Coming up are the videos which you don't want to miss out, where I share top 10 foods you can eat to lose fat and walking and running tips.